That's good. I enjoy it. What you looking for? These are okay. You bet. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube.
At the end of the month, I would love nothing more than to have samples of these dishes when we're doing the show in the morning, just for the sake of showing y'all how good they look. And then, of course, to be able to feed Ryan Broderson, who all Ryan has had to eat this week is the cake with his picture on it. I don't know how he's surviving, but he's here. All right. You, and speaking of surviving and food and making donations and helping out a good cause, Nicole Sorgenfry is with us. She's the program manager with the United Way of Muscatine. And this weekend, we're going to be able to help stamp out hunger along with the post office here in Muscatine. This is a great program, and Nicole, it's good to have you back on the show.
Thanks.
I didn't know that the United Way was part of spreading the word about stamping out hunger, but it makes total sense. So I'm glad that you reached out. I didn't even, full disclosure, I didn't know that Stamp Out Hunger was this weekend. So, had you not reached out to me, I wouldn't even have realized that I need to leave some food outside my house.
A postcard in your mailbox like yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
Or maybe today.
See, what happens in my house, Nicole, is like we get the mail and then our kids just do this with it. They just throw.
You might want to control your children better.
Thank you. I'm going to work on that. So this is a program that's been going on for
25 years.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know it was that
years.
long.
It's always the second Saturday in May.
Okay.
So it's the longest one-day collection in the nation.
That is unbelievable. So all across this great country of ours, folks are encouraged to grab a plastic Hy-Vee bag, load it up, and set it outside your house near your mailbox, and our fine men and women that work for the post office will then collect all those donations, essentially.
Correct.
Right?
So we have have the scouts helping in the morning to help collect some of the food, and then they're going to help us with sorting all the food this year will go to Salvation Army and the Muscatine Food Pantry.
Awesome.
You can put your items in a box or a bag.
How long does it take to go from someone's front porch being collected as a donation to getting to the Salvation Army or arriving at the Muscatine Food Pantry?
So the post office, your mail carrier, as they fill up their trucks, so we'll drive back to the post office and drop it off. This is a good question, Tony, because this is where we're going to need some volunteers.
Sure.
We have a volunteer with a truck and a trailer, but we need some volunteers at the post office to put the items on the trailer, and then it will go every other hour. It will go to the food pantry, and the opposite hours will go to Salvation Army. At that time, we will have volunteers at those locations, sorting the food, putting it on the shelves, and then it will be ready for folks the next time that pantry is open.
So an immediate impact, and more ways than one if you're going to contribute food, but then maybe you also want to help with sorting it and getting it to where it needs to be. And then, right, I mean, knowing that there's folks, because we know that there's people in Muscatine County that will rely on this Saturday's event being successful.
Yeah.
To supply food, because I don't know what the number is of people that are getting helped weekly, but I know that it would surprise people if we had a hard number. And I'm not saying that we do, but I mean, there's a lot of people.
Our food pantry at MCESA serves right around 150 people per day that they're open.
Wow. Wow. That's a lot.
Our food, our free and reduced
Not know
for
that.
for homeowners.
Right. So do we know how many people are affected in Muscatine County by?
We're estimating about 100 to 120.
Wow. That's more than I would have
So
thought.
it looks like about 50 to 60 homes just from Muscatine to Buffalo.
Okay. Oh, gosh.
And then some on the south end.
Right. So what will go into this? Like, is this a thing where people that are dealing with flooding can reach out to your office to ask for help, or what?
Yeah.
Or
So
we gotta identify it, right?
right. Well, if folks are in need of cleanup,
Yeah.
we have an 800 number
Oh,
that
perfect.
they can call.
Good. Okay.
It's 1-800 447 1985.
Okay.
And then that will get them signed up for volunteer groups to come.
Gotcha.
Now, we can't do any of this until it's safe for us to go out. So
Sure.
it might be another week or so. Our emergency disaster county gentleman, Brian,
Yeah.
he will let us know when it's safe for us to go
Sure.
out and there's no danger. You know, and you hear that from folks. Well, even if they try to sell their property now,
Sure.
that it's been through the
Correct.
floods the last 10 years, 08, and then now, they wouldn't get the value out of it.
It'll be tough. It'll be tough. I just don't like that comment or that remark. Like, well, why would you live there in the first place? It's
Yeah.
like, it's not that you can't say that. That's not fair, right? The reality is this is what they're dealing with, and there's a lot of people that have been impacted by this, whether it is that residential, person that's trying to get their lives together, or the businesses in downtown Muscatine. Nobody's excited when this happens, right? I mean, we all love living in a river town and having the mighty Mississippi, but when this happened, it's not like people are like, "Oh, great, it's flooded again." Like,
but you
know?
realize that from 2008 to 2019, we're so much better suited. I mean,
yes,
every time that we
100%.
get flooded, we learn. We take action in the correct way. What happened this past week with our river, that was dealable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
We
know?
did great. I mean, I feel bad for Davenport with the HESCO barriers, but I think they've certainly learned a lot.
Yeah.
And they've got several $1 million in cleanup that'll also help, you know, make them maybe take a different course of action should it happen again. But that being said, we haven't seen flooding like this in 11 years. Like you said, 08, I remember when that happened.
You know, when we'll be deploying volunteers, what area we'll be working in, because we'll do it area by area. So we might do like from Mount Pillier to this section this time, and then keep moving on. And it, hopefully, it'll probably take a couple weeks, but get the whole area from to Buffalo to Loiza County.
It's a lot of work that's going to be done. So please consider getting involved. So the Stamp Out Hunger again is this Saturday. May 11th. You can help out, grab a bag of food, set it outside your home. It's really easy. Looking for 10,000 pounds of donated food, if not more. Everything that you donate will stay local in Muscatine, going to the Muscatine Food Pantry. And to the Salvation Army. Again, if you don't have any of these items, but you want to come to a place like Hy-Vee and pick them up, stick them in the bag. I mean, it could be just as easy as that. If you're going to go get groceries for yourself, you get an extra bag of stuff and you set it outside Friday night.
Over there, and right now we're beans and stuff, and they're with favor, so they
generosity could save you money at the pump. That's absolutely right. I mean, corn and green beans, and I mean, the price is already low enough. So if you make out, there's also a whole other like set of things coming up that's connected to the United Way, but we're gonna probably have you back next week to talk about everything else that's going on. But as always, I encourage people to go to unitedwayofmuscatine.org for the latest, and certainly on social media. Not a lot of breaks in the action for you guys. There's always something happening.
Right now is our really busy time.
Yeah.
Probably our second busiest time in the year. So we're gearing up for a couple big projects that are going to be happening.
Okay.
So we're doing another partnership with Community Action, so we'll come out and talk with you about that. And yeah, we're excited. I mean,
I was going to say, you know, people can still have your kids submit for the Day of Caring logo contest. I saw that on the website. And then, Ryan, if we go back to the website, I just want to click on the flyer for the summer food service program, because that'll be here sooner than we realize. I mean, my kid, I said on Monday's show, my first grader told me that morning, he said, "Dad, there's either 21 or 22 days of school left." And I said, "Which one is it?" And he said 21 or 22. And I was like, touche. So certainly we're in that